Welcome back to Celebrating Advent. Last session, we discovered that Christmas is one day and Advent is a season. Advent is a Latin word that means coming or arrival. Advent has a double meaning, arrival of Jesus as a baby and arrival of Christ's return. Since the 4th century, Christians have observed Advent as a time to remember Jesus' first Advent, his coming as a baby born in Bethlehem, and anticipate his second Advent, his triumphant future return. On the church calendar, the season of Advent begins 4 Sundays before Christmas Day and culminates on Christmas Eve. It is a season full of expectation, longing, and hope. We remember and celebrate the birth of Jesus by lighting candles using an Advent wreath. We took time last session to center our hearts and minds on the hope of Jesus in our lives, our Emmanuel, God with us. Today, we light the second candle on our Advent wreath. The peace candle is a reminder that Jesus came to be our peace in our uncertain and chaotic world. It also encourages us to rest in Jesus, the only one who can give us peace. The Hebrew word for peace is shalom. Shalom communicates a wholeness or completeness. Jesus came to a hurting world to bring peace and to be a living example of shalom, defeating the enemy, reconciling people to himself, and establishing a new kind of kingdom. Let's read together some of the specific ways that Jesus came to be our shalom, our peace. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. John 16:33 says this, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And Ephesians 2, verse 17, he came and preached peace to you who were far away, and peace to those who were near. We may live in a world where sad things happen, but the peace candle reminds us how peace has come to earth through Christ and how peace will fully come to earth when Christ returns and sets all things right. We can remember how Christ fills us with his peace right now and how we will experience the fullness of his peace in the eternity to come. Until then, we remember that we are called to be people of peace as we live in God's kingdom here on earth. We can be the light of peace, showing the world God's design, his shalom for the world. How do we pass peace to others? I'd like to share 3 ways you and your family can pass the peace this Advent season. First, set your priorities. This time of year is very busy for everyone, yet there is nothing sacred about being busy. John Mark Comer, author and pastor, says this, the solution to an overbusy life is not more time, it's to slow down and simplify our lives around what really matters. We must find time to quiet our hearts and schedules to receive and give the peace Jesus offers. Look at your holiday calendar and find one thing you can say no to or limit. I understand this can be challenging, but I promise it is worth it. Saying no may just be for now, not forever. Saying no creates space to experience peace with Jesus and those you love. Second, be present. As you prioritize your time, remember to be present with Jesus and your family. Find an Advent devotional or Bible reading plan to focus on the peace Jesus brings to our busy lives. Be present in prayer with Jesus. Pray with your family throughout the week, at meals and bedtime, giving space for your soul to rest. Invite your kids into holiday preparations with you. Trim the tree, watch a favorite Christmas movie, or deliver cookies to your neighbors. Set aside distractions and give a special present to your family, your presence. Third, speak words of peace. Did you know that to this day, the Jewish people greet one another hello or goodbye with one word? Shalom. This practice communicates God's best, his wholeness for each person they encounter, known or unknown. I wonder what that could look like in our lives as families. Can we take time to speak words of God's best, his shalom, over those known to us, our spouse, children, family, friends, or maybe those unknown? Maybe a struggling family in your church, a work acquaintance, or a quiet neighbor. Speaking a word of peace can change lives and live on for a lifetime. As we wrap up this session, I'd like to share words of peace with you. These words are thousands of years old and were spoken as a prayer of shalom to families of all ages and generations. May these words be a blessing of true peace to you and yours this Advent season. Numbers 6:24-26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace.